Wild, rebellious, and unapologetically individualistic, the Triumph Bobber has always been a motorcycle with attitude, a machine that refuses to conform yet somehow retains a dignified sense of style. In 2026, this iconoclastic legend is getting a bold new chapter, blending heritage with modern refinement. The latest Bobber isn't just a cosmetic update, it's a re-engineering of character. New design elements such as a reshaped headlight housing, redesigned intake covers, and sleeker side panels give the bike a more contemporary and muscular stance. Beneath the surface, the upgrades are even more impressive. Lighter spoked rims for improved agility, a wider and more comfortable seat for long rides, and the addition of an inertial measurement unit, IMU, that fine-tunes the ABS and traction control systems for precision and confidence on every turn. Triumph also addresses a long-standing limitation: fuel capacity. The new 14-liter tank not only adds visual balance but extends range by almost 50 kilometers compared to the previous 12-liter model, and a far cry from the original's modest 9 liters. The result is a machine that blends endurance and elegance, ready for more miles and more stories. Once seen as a ride for the hardcore, the outlaw leaders, the custom purists, and the cafe racing fashion elite, the Bobber's appeal is widening. With the 2026 Bobber 1200 now compatible with A2 licensing, a whole new generation of riders can experience its distinctive raw charisma. When it first appeared, the Bobber was a shockwave through the custom scene, the kind of daring design we'd expect from a radical tuner or even a Hollywood concept sketch, not from a storied British brand like Triumph. Yet Triumph pulled it off with remarkable poise. Through the 2021 Euro 5 upgrade, the Bonneville Bobber evolved not just in style but in substance. Its front end grew stronger and more capable. Dual front discs, beefier braking performance, and a commanding new front profile, all features once exclusive to the Bobber Black. Triumph has since merged the standard and black variants into a single, unified Bobber that embodies the best of both worlds. Beneath the headlight, the transformation continues. The front fork now measures 47 mm, up from 41 mm. The front wheel size drops from 19 to 16 inches, and a second 310 mm brake disc adds both stopping power and presence. The result is a front end that feels more muscular, assertive, and deeply connected to the asphalt, perfect for riders drawn to the Bobber's darker, more mysterious spirit. Admittedly, this evolution adds some heft, tipping the scales at just over 250 kilograms, but the trade-off comes with tangible rewards: stability, improved performance, and the assurance that this Bobber rides as boldly as it looks. The larger fuel tank also plays a role in this added weight, but it's a welcome compromise for greater range and practicality. At the core of the new Triumph Bobber lies the same proven engineering DNA that powers the Bonneville T120, Scrambler, Speedmaster, and Thruxton, the legendary 1200cc parallel twin. But this time, Triumph's engineers have retuned it to better embody the raw, muscular character that defines the Bobber's soul. The result is the high-torque, height version of the engine, a power plant built not just for speed, but for deep, satisfying thrust. With revised tuning and upgraded mapping for 2021, the engine delivers a stronger low-end punch and a smoother, more linear torque curve. Two distinct riding modes, road and rain, adapt throttle response and traction management to suit your environment and mood, whether you're carving through city streets or cruising on open highways. As expected from a modern Triumph, the electronic suite is as refined as the styling. The Bobber comes equipped with ride-by-wire throttle control, switchable traction control, and ABS, all designed to give the rider more confidence without compromising the bike's raw, mechanical personality. It also includes LED lighting, a coded key immobilizer, and a cleverly disguised fuel injection system, styled to resemble classic carburetors for that nostalgic 1950s look. It's a seamless blend of old-school craftsmanship and cutting-edge technology, a hallmark of Triumph's design philosophy. Then comes the moment of truth. You drop into the low solo saddle, twist the key, and awaken the beast. The 1200cc twin comes alive with a deep, throaty rumble, the kind of sound that resonates in your chest more than your ears. Crack the throttle, and nearly 11 kilograms of torque surges through the crankshaft at 4,000 revolutions per minute, backed by a muscular 78 horsepower. It's not about chasing red lines, it's about commanding power with effortless authority. Visually, the Bobber remains a masterpiece of minimalist design. Stripped to its essence, it's a machine that celebrates form and function in perfect balance. The stance is low and aggressive, the lines clean yet powerful, British precision up front, American attitude out back. The influence is clear. This is Triumph's homage to the golden age of custom motorcycles, when individuality and rebellion were inseparable. The Bobber's identity draws from both sides of the Atlantic, the craftsmanship of Britain fused with the outlaw energy of America. It's a motorcycle that invites you to express yourself, to ride not just for transportation, but for transformation. So pull on your worn leather jacket, strap on your vintage helmet, and prepare to feel that unmistakable pulse of British iron beneath you. The Triumph Bonneville Bobber 1200 isn't just here to ride, it's here to make an entrance. Streamlined, sculpted, and stripped of every unnecessary detail, the Triumph Bobber stands as a pure expression of minimalism in motion. At first glance, it stops you in your tracks, a motorcycle so clean, so perfectly balanced, that even the most seasoned riders pause to take it in. The single-seat, floating saddle is an instant head-turner, half retro art, half mechanical sculpture. It's not just for looks, though the aesthetic impact is undeniable. This semi-suspension seat is more than a design flourish. It's adjustable. With a few tools and a bit of patience, riders can raise, lower, slide forward, or move the aluminum seat support backward to achieve their perfect riding position. It's a rare combination of vintage design and modern ergonomics, comfort without compromise, beauty without excess. Triumph's attention to detail goes even deeper. To preserve the Bobber's signature rigid frame appearance, the engineers created a false hardtail design, much like Harley-Davidson's famed softail concept. The rear monoshock is ingeniously hidden beneath the seat, giving the motorcycle that classic rigid stance while maintaining true suspension performance. Achieving this illusion required a complete rethinking of the Bonneville's frame, blending traditional craftsmanship with modern engineering finesse. Every component feels purposeful. The mudguards have been redesigned, the front shortened for a cleaner silhouette, while the rear hugs the swingarm tubes, moving in unison with the wheel. It's a subtle touch that adds mechanical poetry to every ride. Even the battery placement has been reconsidered, now mounted externally on the left side behind the crankcase, a nod to vintage motorcycle layouts, where form followed function with unapologetic honesty. The exhaust system is another highlight. Brushed stainless steel pipes with a beveled cut, shorter and tighter than before, delivering a raw, muscular tone that perfectly suits the Bobber's persona. Visually, it's as if someone took a Bonneville and let a wild sculptor have at it, stripped, sharpened, and reborn as something fiercer. With the 1200 Bobber, Triumph doesn't just enter Harley territory, it challenges it head-on. The bike has the swagger and muscle to stare down Milwaukee's finest, but with a distinctly British edge, sophisticated yet savage. It feels like a modern heir to the outlaw spirit of Harley's Rocker C, built for those who wake up craving torque, grit, and the smell of metal in the morning. And while the Bobber exudes rebellious purity, Triumph hasn't forgotten the custom crowd. The brand offers a staggering 77 official accessories, allowing riders to tailor every inch, from handlebars to mirrors, from foot pegs to exhausts. The Bobber may come ready to ride, but it also invites you to make it your own, to sculpt your version of perfection with the hands of a true enthusiast.